Hey you guys, welcome back to Mayfield Ranch. My name's Katie, and today I'm going to share with you guys my favorite pumpkin keto dessert recipe. Today I'm going to share with you guys just how I make my favorite keto pumpkin dessert recipe. So stick around and I'll share with you just how simple this is. So I did want to mention that this video is a part of a collaboration called Pumpkin Palooza, and Andrea started this over at Digging for Health. So if you are not familiar with her channel, I'm going to leave a link in the description box below to that too. So you can go check out her channel, check out the playlist. There's a ton of awesome channels participating. So let's get started and I'll show you just how to make this dessert recipe. You could be enjoying this pumpkin dessert tonight. So this recipe is going to take you about 15-20 minutes to make. That's it. Then you'll put it in the fridge because you're going to want it to chill before you eat it. All right, you guys, I'm going to teach you just how simple it is to make these really yummy keto pumpkin egg bite desserts. So we're going to start out by putting just 4 eggs in our bowl. Okay, so we've got our 4 eggs in there. I'm going to get rid of the shells. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add an equal amount of heavy whipping cream to the amount of eggs that I have in the bowl. The best way to do this, if you have a kitchen scale, use that. I don't, so I'm going to use my eyes. And I put roughly an equal amount. I'm going to put some pumpkin pie spice, approximately a tablespoon. Teaspoon to a tablespoon. I am super critical about measuring exactly. Precise is really critical around here. Some vanilla. I almost never use imitation vanilla, but for this recipe I need vanilla. I ran out of my real stuff. I'm going to put about a teaspoon of that in. And you can either use canned pumpkin or you can cook your own pumpkin. If you haven't cooked your own pumpkin, I'm going to leave a link in the description box below so you can see how simple it is to do that. I'm going to use fresh pumpkin because I have it. Canned pumpkin is perfectly fine, and I have absolutely used canned pumpkin in the past for this recipe. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do before I put the pumpkin in, so I've got my eggs, my cream, the vanilla, and the pumpkin pie spice all in the bowl. I'm going to use my immersion blender. I'm just going to put it in and try to beat this up. And I'm going to do it for a couple minutes. Okay, so you can see that this is kind of puffed up quite a bit. It's a little bit thicker than it was. The cream's kind of solidified a little bit. So we're ready to put our pumpkin in. We're going to put in 3 tablespoons of pumpkin. Okay, so I've got our fresh pumpkin, and I'm going to grab approximately 3 tablespoons. This recipe is so forgiving. Maybe that's like 4 or 5 tablespoons. So I'm going to blend that up. Okay, and last what we're going to add is a 1/4 cup of powdered swerve. So we want to add approximately a 1/4 cup. And I'm going to blend this up. And all I want to do is just incorporate. I have an egg bite mold that we're going to use and the trivet that we're going to put in the Instant Pot. So I have some olive oil spray. I'm going to spray that. A little bit. Generally, I'll do that over the sink so I don't make a mess. And now all we need to do is just pour our egg mixture in. So we'll do that next. Okay, now we're going to just pour our egg mixture in. I'm going to be a little bit careful. Luckily, this bowl is kind of a baking bowl. It has a little tip, so it's a little bit easier for me to do. And I'm going to fill these just about to the top. They will get bigger when I cook them, but they'll shrink back down as they cool a bit. So it works out to put them almost all the way to the top. Now we should have enough mixture here to fill this 1 egg bite container. If you don't have an Instant Pot, but you really want to try this recipe, then you can also use this as like a French toast batter. So you could dip your bread in it and make French toast. But there's absolutely nothing like the texture of these when you make them in the Instant Pot. They're incredible. So I definitely encourage you to give it a try. Perfect. So we have a little bit left over. So let's get this in the Instant Pot. So I'm going to add this to my Instant Pot. I already have 2 cups of water in the Instant Pot down there on the bottom. So we put our trivet in. We're going to go ahead and grab our lid. I'm going to put our lid on. We're going to turn it so that it's locked in position. We're going to make sure that the valve in the back is positioned to closed and not venting, so it's sealed. Now we're going to turn our Instant Pot on. So you want to press manual. And then you want to put this to 12 minutes. And once you get it to 12 minutes, you actually want to adjust the pressure to low pressure. You want to cook this on low pressure and you're good to go. Your Instant Pot will beep when it's on, and then it will go to cooking. As soon as it's done, it's going to alert you to let you know it's done. You're going to turn the valve from sealed to venting. And as soon as it's done releasing pressure, that lock will drop and we can open the lid. All right, so these look pretty good. We just took them out of the Instant Pot. So what I like to do is get a plate, flip them over, and get them out on the plate so that they're able to start cooling. And since we sprayed it and this is a silicone egg bite mold, it's super easy. It just slips right out. So we can pick this up and our egg bites will be there. And then we want to get this in the fridge so they can cool off and we'll taste them. You guys, these are so good. You have to try it. Thanks you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this recipe. If you try it, leave me a comment and let me know how you like it. And if you're interested, I have a bunch more of these recipes that I use to make like egg bites, different versions in the Instant Pot. So let me know if you're interested and I'll share this with you as well. See you guys next time.